All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Giving all praise Yahweh Shah. This is the book of Numbers right here. Chapter 16. I'm going to start right here at verse 1. Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men. And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of Rion. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, saying all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face, and he spake unto Korah and to all his company, saying, Even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his, and who is holy, and will cause them to come near unto him, even him whom he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do take you censers, Korah, and all his company. Verse 7, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doth chose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi. Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom to the hopeful 144,000, Lord willing. I'm part of that grateful, glorious number, giving all praise Yahweh Shah. I'm going to title this one right here. I'm going to do a part 1 to this, because I'm going to do a part 2 to this, because it's going to be a long video. I want to do a really long video, so I'm going to keep this part 1 very, very short. But I'm going to title this one right here, 250 years, judgment time. 250 years, judgment time. And we all know next year is going to be 250 years for Mystery Babylon, because kingdoms last 250 years. And notice how in verse 2 right here, 250 years of Mystery Babylon is in reference to Numbers chapter 16, because like I had read here, it says, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes. That goes back to the 250 princes. And the reason why I had named this 250 years divine judgment is because we are in that time of judgment. So Yahweh Bashmiel Shah is about to judge everybody. And he's going to decide if he wants you or if he doesn't want you, whether your works are good or evil. So everything that we have done in our lives, Yahweh Bashmiel Shah, he's going to weigh it all out. This is why you can't come out here doing what you want. And we have these wicked rulers, Esau Edom, the so-called white man whom he had put up to rule, because the Israelites are currently in captivity. They're going to be judged too, and they're currently being judged, but they're going to be having a really harsh judgment. They're going to have a very harsh judgment because they went against the will and the authority of Yahweh Bashmiel Shah. When he put his people into captivity, he told Esau Edom, this is how far you need to go with the Israelites' captivity spanking them. Esau decided, hey, I'm going to go this far. Nah, you can't challenge authority, and you can't challenge going against the will of Yahweh Bashmiel Shah. This is why Esau Edom is going to get punished. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is for touching Yahweh Bashmiel Shah's people. And we all know what happens when you touch Yahweh Bashmiel Shah's people. That's automatic death. That's automatic death by Yahweh Bashmiel Shah in the timing of Yahweh Bashmiel Shah. But this book basically is, Yahweh Bashmiel Shah. He's judging everyone, whether your works are good or whether your works are evil. Because we at that time, and we all know that currently now, Mystery Babylon is under judgment. This whole world is under judgment. But this is the main course, because this is where Yahweh Bashmiel Shah is going to have his entire focus on. It's this place, because the majority of the Israelites are here. But I wanted to read something right here, because I have pulled up 250 years so everybody can get a better understanding. So right here, it says that the number 250 in a spiritual context, particularly concerning divine judgment, primarily draws into its meaning from the biblical account of Korah's rebellion. The spiritual meaning is associated with things of challenging divine authority and the consequences of unrepented rebellion. And who does that sound like? That sounds like Esau, right? Because Esau is unrepentant. He won't repent from his wicked deeds, treating Yahweh Basham Shai's people wrong. And I just find it funny how all this lines up, you know, because we had that time, 250 years. And then these devils about to go and push out their digital ID, which is the MOTB. They about to push it on out. We about to get Jacob's trouble going. They about to get it going. And then after that, World War III. But back to what I was saying, unrepentant rebellion. Esau refuses. But see, Yahweh Basham Shai, he created Esau like that. Because Esau's proud like that. He wants Esau destroyed. That's how Yahweh Basham Shai's movie is going to go. They're going to go and they're going to be cruel towards the children of Israel. And they're going to be so proud that they think that they're above Yahweh Basham Shai. Because these devils are still thinking that Yahweh Basham Shai can be destroyed. They really believe that they could destroy Yahweh Basham Shai. And Yahweh Basham Shai, he's going to bring them low. Just like he said in the book of Obadiah, I'm going to bring you real low. All right, right here. I'm going to read this here. In the book of Numbers, chapter 16, 250 Israelite leaders challenged the God-given authority of Moses and Aaron. These men, described as men of Rion, gathered to oppose the established order of leadership and priesthood, and their actions were seen as a rejection of God's chosen leaders. And as a result of their rebellion, fire came forth from the Lord and consumed the 250 men who offered the incense. Their destruction served as a powerful reminder of consequences of opposing divine command. The judgment was swift and absolute, illustrating the seriousness of defying God's established structure of will, authority, and leadership. The event underscored the importance of adhering to divine commands and respecting the authority God places in individuals or systems. Like I said, we are in the time of judgment. So everybody is going to be judged for their actions, whether it's good or whether it's evil. So, like I said, in this book, because I'm going to be reading this book, I'm going to do a part 2 to this. There was 250 Israelite leaders, and then they ended up being consumed. Fire came forth from Yahweh Basham Shai. Why? Because they went against Yahweh Basham Shai. You can't go against the will of Yahweh Basham Shai, just like Esau is going against the will of Yahweh Basham Shai. He's going against how Yahweh Basham Shai told him what to go do. And see, that's why these devils are going to be exterminated, even though Yahweh Basham Shai created the whole story to be like this. Because these devils want to be Yahweh Basham Shai. They won't even give credit to Yahweh Basham Shai, that Yahweh Basham Shai put them up at top. Esau is that proud. But these devils think that they can do whatever they want. They walk around here proud. You know, they just act like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to do this to this Israelite. And Yahweh ain't going to do anything to me, you know. And then these devils have a mindset that they can shoot down chariots. And I think I had read an article a long time ago where these devils was talking about, oh, yeah, you know, we shot down one of the spacecrafts. These devils so proud, man. You know, they want to do things their own way. And see, everybody's gonna find out. Yahweh Basham Shai, he controls everything. Yahweh Basham Shai, you're gonna do it Yahweh Basham Shai's way. And if you got a fucking problem with it, you're just gonna be consumed by Yahweh Basham Shai. We are in those times. This is no time to be coming out here living the way that you want to go and live. Because Yahweh Basham Shai and those holy angels, they jotting down everything. Those angels are jotting down everything, and they taking it back to Yahweh Basham Shai. But at the same time, Yahweh Basham Shai, he already knows who's full of shit and who ain't full of shit. You got people out here, oh yeah, you know, well, you know, I'm a good person, and oh yeah, I try. Just like I did that video a long time ago. Only 8 people were saved. And that was in Noah's day. If that don't put fear in you, I don't know what will. And then remember when Yahweh Shai, when Lot and his wife were running, and he said, don't look back. And what did Lot's wife do? Look back. We can't be hard-headed, man. And see, our people, hard-headed. Hard-headed people. And then for those of us that are preaching, we got to watch our own selves, man. You know, because this here is a reminder that Yahweh Shai, you're going to do things his way. We do things his way. And Esau was going to be reminded too that Yahweh Shai put him up there. And then Yahweh Shai is going to take him down, and he's going to be living like fucking, he's going to be living worse than trailer trash. You respect authority, which is Yahweh Shai. You know, but hey, you know, we all messed up. You know, I had messed up. You know, that's why we're here in this captivity. You know, because we went against Yahweh Shai. And, you know, call all Yahweh Shai, you know, that he's bringing us back, you know, to our remembrance, even though we still here. But we are learning to respect authority, Yahweh Shai. And you do right, and you don't question Yahweh Shai. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a part 2 to this video, man, because like I said, it was just put in my spirit to go and do this. Yeah, I'm actually excited to do a part 2 to this. But we at that time, man, 250 years. 250 years. And these devils, they want to push out that digital ID next year. These governments already got it in place to go and push out that digital ID. And I'm going to be posting a video, too. If I don't post it tonight, I'll post it sometime tomorrow. But anyways, it's called The Agenda. I think that's what it's called, The Agenda. But anyways, they were saying in that video, in the very, very, very beginning, they said once digital ID is in place, game over. Yeah, people don't understand. Once this digital ID is in place, game over. Because these devils want total control. But the whole thing is, it's spiritual. 250 years, because judgment is here. The mark of the beast is here. We right at the very, very end. Everybody is about to be judged. We getting judged now, but we about to get that divine judgment. So we gonna see who's who. So it's very important, you know, that, you know, whoever you are, and I gotta watch my own self. Hey, this goes for me. That, you know, we are making sure that, you know, we're doing everything to the best of our ability to live right in the sight of Yahweh Shai. Because you don't want to be one of these men here and you get consumed. Offer your instance of it and then you get consumed. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm going to do a part 2 to this video. I just wanted to bring this out, you know, because, yeah, today's what, December 5th? Yep, December 5th. Got 27 days. And it's going to be January 1st, 2026, 250 years for Mystery Babylon. 250 years, judgment time. Giving all praise, Yahweh Shai. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.